Bandle gunner, always a bandle gunner. Dragon, but the best.
Oh no. You just didn't jump up like that.
That's better. Nah, I'm better than that. Need to self-control.
Looks who's sitting on my face now. Anyways, in today's video, I will talk about 6 major tips for ADCs that you guys need to know to get to Challenger. I've been getting to Challenger solo queuing as an ADC in 7 seasons to Challenger, and I have some tips for you guys today. I will talk about the laning phase 2, the early game laning phase. There's 3 different styles I want to talk about so that you guys know how to lane as different ADC champion and different styles. And at the end, there will be also a team fight discussion when I discuss which team fight, what you need to do in a team fight. And yeah, that's basically it for today. I'll see you guys in a bit. The Scuttle is just gonna sit on my face as a revenge for now. I feel bad for throwing him out. See you guys.
I just realized that the last clip, my face looks so fat lying down, so I probably will not do that again, but it was so fun doing that for the first time. But anyways, let's get on to the 6 tips that I promised to give to you guys today. The first one I want to talk about is that you do not want to die as an ADC. That's very obvious, very common sense, but people always ask me on my stream, hey Zin, what do I do better to get out of Master, get out of Grandmaster, get out of Diamond? My number 1 tip is just do not die. The less you die, the more you win. Because when you die, you will not do damage for your team to win team fight, and you have to rely on auto carries, let's say the mid lane or the jungle, to carry for you. And when you die, you cannot farm. You cannot farm the wave at all. Let's say if you die in lane, just like how the intro just now, I will lose the entire wave, and then the Ezreal will get the wave, and then he will be up level, go up EXP into me. So you do not want to die. You rather do no damage and farm up, scale up, and then wait for the mid game and late game to win, rather than just die constantly. And if you die more than 2 or 3 times in lane before the first objective at 5 minutes, you will not do damage and you will be further behind. This game, wildrift, is so snowbally. Unlike PC League, the game a bit slower, so you can catch up and everything, but wildrift is just such a fast moving game, you do not want to die. Sometimes there are some cases that if you're sensing that you get ganked from the mid lane or the jungle, do not walk up. If they're diving you, just go back. Don't greet. Don't think that you are under turret, you're safe. Sometimes under turret are not safe. The best way to stay alive is just walk all the way back. Don't recall the turret. Walk all the way back to the auto turret and then recall. Don't just stay under turret. It's very bad. In some cases where the enemy, ADC and support, will push your lane very fast, and then your wave right there just die and you have no more wave, the next wave that will come to your lane hasn't respawned in the nexus yet. So it is still walking slowly from the nexus. You're left on the turret with your support, 2v2, no wave at all, and they have a big minion wave. Let's say they have a cannon wave right there. They want to dive you, 2v2, and then sometime they will also track the jungler or the mid lane to come 4v2 to you too. So the best way is to, if there's no wave, go back, reset, get at them, and then go to lane and try to farm up. Don't just stay on the turret and think, oh hey, I'll be safe here. You will die. Just please recall and get your item. Even if you don't have anything to buy, just recall, heal back up, and then walk to lane. Where there's a minion wave, you are safe. When there's no minion wave, you are not safe. And that's the first tip. The second tip I want to talk about is practicing last hitting. Last hitting is very important because that's the one way that you get gold from the game. Any minion that you lose, especially cannon minion, is on you. Not because of your support, it's on you. Well, sometimes it's a support because the support sometimes will mess up your wave and your rhythm. Let's say they have a Lux support that keep getting your wave, or Seraphine support that's just pushing the wave for you. It's bad, but try your best to last hit. In wildrift, unlike PC, in wildrift, even if you miss minion, you still get maybe half the value of the gold that the minion get from killing it. Let's say if the minion worth 40 gold, you miss the minion, you still get 20-ish gold into your bank. So make sure utilizing the minion button, guys, the minion button. I've seen so many people using the big long sword in the middle and just tap it to farm. You don't do that. As an ADC, use the minion button. And of course, use it when there's a Thresh Lantern too. I cannot stress this enough. People know how to use Thresh Lantern, but sometime in Teamfight, your Thresh will just put the lantern under your feet and then people just run away or flash away from it. And it just makes me so mad. It's right there, guys. The button is a bit smaller, but just trying to press it. This also works with the turret button too. When you're attacking turret with your team, press that button. Don't press the big long sword. Press the turret button. And that turret button also helps you to get the plants around the map too. Let's say they have a fruit plant, you need to press that. A blast cone when you're running away from people, press the turret button when you're near the blast cone so you can blast it away. You don't have to track the sword or press it, or else you will miss it. And then the vision plant too. Make sure you use the turret button, minion button, and practice your last hitting. That's my second tip for you guys. It sounds straightforward, but please practice it. One point I want to talk about the minion too is that in wildrift, when a minion is one hit away from dying, from your auto or from abilities, the health bar will turn gray. So from red, right, it's usually red, but when there's one hit left, it will turn to gray. So the wildrift dev, they made it so that you can tell when a minion is about to die with one hit left. So make sure when it's turned gray, press your minion button just to farm up the minion. But yeah, basically, second tip, practice farming, practice last hitting. You thanks me later. The third tip would be to learn how to rotate. Learn rotation as an ADC. I made a video about wave management and rotation, and people seem to love it a lot. So if you haven't watched that video already, check down in the description. I'll put it right there too. And make sure you watch that video. It's pretty short, but basically for ADC, let me just talk about ADC. Whenever there's a fight, you have to be at the fight. And whenever the objective is up, you have to be there. So make sure when on the minimap, make sure you watch the minimap, guys. Don't just ignore it. Whenever there's 30 seconds left, there's a countdown on the objective. Let's say in the first objective at 5 minutes, around 4:30, you want to push your wave as fast as you can and then go reset and then go to the objective that your team want to go to. Either first dragon or first hero, doesn't really matter. But make sure when you see on a map, there's a countdown. Oh, hey, 30 seconds, 25, 20, 15. You have to, whatever you do, push your lane, or if you're just walking around roaming, just press the record button. Reset, get your item. If you don't have items, just go back, get your health back up, and then go to that objective and be ready to fight, because you are the carry. You are the one of the two carry for your team. If you are not there, your team will lack damage and they will lose team fight. You guys will lose team fight and you come to the fight late, and then your team will ping you. They will talk shit to you. They'll be toxic and it will tilt you a lot. So make sure you have to be there. Later on in the video, I will also talk about the laning phase and how I reset in time. I'll have clips of my other YouTube videos and I pull up on screen too for you to see how I always reset on time. So make sure you have to know how to reset on time. When there's 15 to 30 seconds left on objective, push your wave, reset, and go to the objective you want to fight. Either it's a first dragon, hero, or baron. Make sure you're there. If you snooze, you lose. In higher rank, you lose dragon, you lose hero, you lose the game right away. This tips is a bit tricky because I know it down right here saying that you need to be aggressive and not aggressive at the same time. So what do I mean by that? When you're first starting out as ADC or when you're trying to improve, I would highly recommend to be super aggressive. It doesn't matter if you die or not, you have to learn how to be aggressive in lane. So let's say you play Draven, right? You don't want to be passive as Draven because you always want to win early game. Draven, if you pick Draven, if you pick Lucian or any early game ADCs, I can't really think of one right now, but Draven and Lucian, you want to win early game super fast. Don't try to be faker though. You can be aggressive, you can limit test all you want, but make sure you can do it on your Smurf, or if you practice on your main account, please make sure to be more aggressive in lane. Because the more you become aggressive, the more the enemy team will be scared of you. It doesn't matter if the ADC is Challenger and you are Master or Grandmaster right now. Be aggressive as you can. But try not to die to ganks though. You have to play around your support tempo too. I will talk more in the laning phase later on in the video. Be more aggressive when you start out learning ADCs. You will learn the limits of, hey, if I play Draven, I have to be this aggressive. If I become too aggressive, I will die. If I'm too passive, I will lose the game. So make sure you be a bit more aggressive. But at the same time, don't be too aggressive. Let's say you play Draven a lot and you keep dying. Try to be a bit less aggressive and be a bit passive, because in the laning phase, I cannot stress this enough, support players will dictate how the lane works. And as a solo queue ADC, you have to play around your support. If you support are passive, you play a bit passive. If you support are aggressive, play aggressive with them so that you can win the lane. But yeah, make sure you be aggressive and not aggressive at the same time. Flexible. Don't just be aggressive all the time and be passive all the time. That's bad. Make sure you learn to do that. The fifth tips I would want to give to you guys is to use pings. Yes, you heard me. Use pings. Pings are important. The three little icon on the top right of your screen, use them. If you want to engage, press the sword button. Ping, oh hey, I will engage. Ping that. So that your support know, and then go up and then engage for you. Ping back, guys. Ping the exclamation mark. Ping back when you want to reset or when you don't want to walk up. Just spam it. Spam it enough so that your team listen. The third one is just enemy missing. Don't ping that for fun, guys. Don't ping that, oh hey, what are you doing? Just like a PC league, don't do that. Ping where enemy actually are on the map. Just go to the map and ping on the map. Oh hey, the jungler should be here. I think the jungler should be here. Ping over there so that your team knows. Also, do not over ping. If you over ping, then people will get annoyed a lot. And for me, if I see a lot of people on my support ping a lot, I will just mute them. So try not to get muted by people. People will mute you for sure. You can't control that, but try not to get them mute you, especially your ping. I can make a guide on how to ping later on, a short guide too, if you guys want, but make sure you use the ping more. And whenever you have an item, right? Press on the item, click on the item before you back so that your team knows that, oh, hey, you have enough gold to buy, let's say Infinity Edge or Storm Razor, then you want to reset. And then your team will not go up. Your support will not just randomly go up and engage and then die and be like, oh, hey, why are you back there? And for you, you want it back for items, right? But your support do not know that. Communicate with your team. Communication is key. Make sure you use ping. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Very short tip for this one. Make sure you use it. Don't just spam it. Use it correctly. For the last tip, I would say, do not chat. Don't be toxic like me. I got banned for 14 days for shit talking, trash talking a LAN streamer. So what is LAN? LAN is Latin America North. People who speak Spanish and mostly from Mexico. I don't know why, but LAN server and NA server are pretty much the same now. They merged these two servers together. So I get them a lot. And one time I shit talked this LAN streamer and he reported me, submitted a ticket to me, and my main account got banned for 14 days. Yes. I'll put up a picture right here, hopefully, so you can see that you can get banned from shit talking people. And people are not only chat banned for a year or even 2 years, but they also get banned for running it down. Do not chat. The more you chat in the game, the more you type in the game, the less time you think, the less time you can focus on the game. And well, you can still chat when you die or when you're about to respawn, you can chat, but in the early game, do not chat. If you have to chat, say things short. Be like, oh hey, Dragon, Herald, give Dragon, give Herald. We go for the other one. Don't just type out paragraph, essays. Your team, people will read your chat and they'll be mad inside their head, but they don't know they're mad. So make sure, don't tilt them. And in solo queues, people are super tilted. Even when I play solo queue, when I see people chatting, it changed my mood so much. Even if I'm on a 10-win streak and I see someone that just chat and be toxic, I get mad too, and then I play bad too. So make sure, do not chat. The more you chat, the less time you have to react to the fight, and less time you farm at all. Try not to chat. If you just chat if you want, try to be a good person. I am a toxic player myself. I got banned for 2 weeks, and I'll learn from that. I actually stopped chatting much now, but yeah, I was a very toxic player, guys. So make sure you reform and not chat a lot. If you can make it to this far, I appreciate it a lot. And if you guys like the content, please like and subscribe if you want to support me. I really appreciate it. I am trying to push YouTube partner, and I'm super close to it. I just need a bit more watch hours to finish the requirement, but I do hope you guys find this video helpful and interesting. This is my first time doing guide like this without any intro, fancy intro in the beginning, any music, any gameplay. I hope that I do get better over time. Leave a comment below to see if anything I want to improve in a future video. I'm trying my best to improve every time, and let me know. Let's continue with the video. Let's talk about the early game laning phase in the first 5 minutes. As an ADC solo queuing, you are largely influenced by your support. You depend very hard on your support tempo. If your support are aggressive, you have to be aggressive. Like I mentioned before, if you support or passive, you have to be a bit passive. If you support are both and unpredicted, you have to try to be unpredicted like them. Let's say you have a Leona support. Most Leona level 2 just go, oh, I have to go in, right? Then you have to prepare your mind to, oh hey, if we get level 2, we have to go in right away and try to fight. Make sure you're on the same page as your support. If you cannot farm early game, which most of the time you cannot, if you are less skilled than enemy ADC and support, and your support are bad, then try your best to farm. If you have to miss minion, that is fine, but you have to walk a little bit up to get the AXP from the minion dying. So let's say the minion's right here and you right here. If you cannot get this minion, try to walk up just a little bit. Don't walk up too far though. Walk up just a little bit so that when the minion die, you will get a bit of gold from the minion dying. Because, you know, what if you don't kill minion, you still get a bit of gold. Trying to get that bit of gold and then trying to get the XP too. If you stay right down here being too defensive and scared, you will not get the XP and gold, a bit of gold here. Walk up a little bit. Try not to go up here. If you go up here, you die to enemy team. Try not to walk up that much. But make sure you get the passive EXP from minion dying too. Sometimes when you support roam or rotate or recall, do not walk up. Play as safe as possible. Stay in the turret. I talked about this earlier, but try not to die. If your support happen to go roam mid, then either push the wave as fast as you can or just wait for the wave to come to you and then you farm. Don't just stay in the middle of the lane. Try to farm up because you will get ganked by enemy team a lot. Usually, most of the time, the support will be in the bush, so make sure you stay away from the bush as far as you can. The more you come close to the bush, the enemy team will go and jump on you, so try not to do that. Pay attention to your support movement and the enemy support movement. If your support go up and fight, you have to fight with them. If the enemy support suddenly just becomes too aggressive all of a sudden, then fall back because chances are the enemy jungler or the enemy mid lane are near you. When they're passive, they become so aggressive suddenly, then go back. Don't just try to fight them. Even if they are a Janna or a Soraka, don't walk up and fight them because chances are the enemy team will be there to gank you. If you happen to die from a gank or a misplay, try your best to push the minion wave. If you can, then it sucks. Well, you make a mistake, but try your best to do damage to the minion wave as much as you can. Get as many minion gold as you can, and then you can die. When an enemy team, ADC and support, are freezing the wave under the turret, and you cannot walk up because you know if you walk up, you die. Try your best to tell your teammate, oh hey, they are freezing the lane. Can you guys please come help me break the freeze? So how do you break the freeze? You break the freeze by just clearing that entire wave, the enemy wave right there, so that all of your minion go to enemy turret, and then the next wave will meet in the middle again. So try your best to break the wave by yourself if you can, or with the help of your jungler. After the early game, you should have your first item, your first core item, and a normal build. You should have around 3,000 gold-ish. So let's say you play Jhin or Lucian, right? After 5 minutes, when the objective spawn, the first dragon, first hero spawn, you should have a Storm Razor and a normal build. If you only have Storm Razor and you cannot buy a boot, that means that your early game is behind. You are behind early game. And if you don't have a one item before 5 minutes, that means that you die at least 2 or 3 times in lane and you are super behind. So make sure before 5 minutes, you need to have one item and a normal boot, the 400 gold boot. Alright, let's see how I lane as Jhin in early game here. And early game is very important, guys. So let's see here. So in this game, this game is already on my YouTube for the full gameplay. If you guys want to see the full gameplay for this video, I will only go over the first 5 minutes of the video though, but this gameplay is already on my YouTube. I will link it down in the description if you guys want to see the full gameplay, but pretty much here, I'll talk about early game. So in this gameplay right here, I am Jhin and I have a Janna with me. And see over here, somehow my Lucian already died to the auction, right? That's very bad start for Lucian. Super start. So let's analyze here. I am Jhin and Janna, pretty aggressive lane into Corki and Yuumi. So this lane pretty much a farming lane. I cannot kill Corki and Corki cannot kill me just because they have a Yuumi with them. So right here, I just go up and poke him just like that. And I want to point out too is that in the early game, you want, if you're a mirror side, you want to put a ward in that bush right here as fast as you can. Even before the first wave comes, you can put a ward right here. Or after clearing the first wave, you want to put a ward. At least one, you or your support must put a ward right here. Because the jungler right now are around red side. And when you mirror side, you have high chances. You have higher chance to get ganked by the enemy jungler first. Because the jungler will be around in this red buff right here. Red side right here. And they will come to you. And make sure that you put a ward right there. And sometimes you can put a ward in the second bush right here too. So that you will be safe from the enemy jungler from just lurking around and just go from this right here, go to the bush, and then you die to the gank, right? So in the game right here, I'm playing pretty aggressive right now because the support play a bit aggressive, right? So I play a bit aggressive, even though these two matchup right here, me Jhin Janna, and Corki Yuumi, these are pretty much farming lane. You don't want to go up a lot, but since they're playing very passively, I punish them by hard pushing the lane to the third right now. See? They're already backing for no reason. Right here, right? Right here, I am backing because their enemy team are not there. Ideally, you want to put the minion wave to the third right there, right here, right? Right now, the Corki and the Yuumi miss at least 2 minions right here. And they are now behind in gold and EXP to us, right? Me and Janna. So make sure whenever you back, you clear the wave as fast as you can and then you back. Usually around 2 minutes, 2:30, 3 minutes, or the first back. Usually you only want to back 2 times in lane. The first time is around this time, 2:30 or 3 minutes. You want to back to get your bit of damage up. And then the second time you back is when around 4:30, when you push the wave and then go reset for dragon. That's only 2 back. You want to back in the early game. You don't want to back more than 2. If you back more than 3, let's say if you low, you have to back, that's fine. But try not to back more than 3. Because if you back more than 3, you will be very behind. So right here, right? They are playing very passively. I'm playing very aggressively as Jhin. And you see right here? See what I mean? Right, you see what I mean? Right here? Don't push up too fast when you mirror side, okay, guys? This right here, right? I don't have ward right here, right? So right here, we don't even have... I have a ward here. I should have pushed this wave and then ward in the try push, right? But I get ganked right here. This is why when you mirror side, you are most likely to get ganked by your jungle a lot. Like I keep dying as mirror side ADC so many times. So make sure when you mirror side as ADC and or support, try not to push up like that. That was a mistake I made that game right here, right? I watching the gameplay right here. I don't remember what I did, but right there, that's a mistake from me going up too high and I get ganked. And that's Jhin, right? Always put a trap down in the middle right here so that you know. Right here, the grass is very aggressive here, and then I look at the map and be like, oh hey. Grass here, free kill. Let's just kill them, and boom, the grass died right here. I think that flash up. Okay, yeah, we did kill them, and then now it's perfect, right? Because now the enemy ADC and Yuumi are pretty low. I just have to push this lane right here. Boom, 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 boom. Then go for them, right? Right now, I really want to back, right? But do I back? I did back. Usually I will stay here. Usually you don't want to back. You want to stay here. But since I have items already, I want to go back and push, right? Go back, get at him and push. Usually I would not back right there because you want to clear that wave and then wait for one more wave around 4 minutes and 4:30. You want to wait for the last 2 waves. People usually back around 4 minutes a lot too, which you can, and at this point you can because the enemy team also back. Remember, if the enemy team back and you back too, that is fine. But if the enemy team stay, you have to stay, right? So right here, right? The dragon will be up in around 24 seconds. So like I said, around 4:30, this is the wave, the 4:30 wave. You have to push this wave and then back. Right here, I don't remember if I killed this guy. Yeah, right here, I saw on the map right here, 10 seconds left on dragon. I have to force my recall. We have to recall. And after recall right here, we get your items and then go to lane. But I think I don't recall though. Just because I just backed earlier and got my item and a normal boot, right? Like I said, if before the objective, if you have the first item and normal boot, you are good to go. I am way too ahead this game. So here now, I am ready to fight. But let's say if I don't have items, right? Let's say right here I have force to back. Right here, see that? You see Fiora? Fiora right here also back too because we want to get dragon, right? Everyone have to back at around 4:30, 4:40. You have to back here, listen back into, and now we can get the dragon right away. And we started. Usually, guys, whatever team start a dragon first, they will lose the dragon. Almost like 80% of the time. So make sure don't start a dragon unless you get to kill them first. But yeah, make sure don't start a dragon first. See, their team starting dragon right now, and then they will lose it, I think. Let me see. I don't remember. Yeah, see? Whoever start dragon first will always lose dragon first. Or hero. They always lose. So make sure reset in time. And yeah, that's basically how you lane early game as Jhin. And as an ADC right here. And I think I killed him this right here too. Yep, perfect. If you guys want to see more of this gameplay, check out this video on the description. I'll put it on the description and I will make a video about this. But yeah, basically that's early game for Jhin, guys. Let's talk about the next example here. And in this example, I played Lucian. And let's see how the laning phase worked right here. So in the early game, I am Lucian and Yuumi against a Zeri and Lulu. This lane is very, very hard to play because Zeri's supposed to win into you very early. And because it's Zeri Lulu, it's going to be super hard. As you can tell right here, they already jumped me down to almost like I almost die right here. And yeah, sometime level 1, it's a massacre, guys. We just do that. And right here, both teams are super low. My support right here plays super well. She keep poking them right here and I think... yeah, right here, I just killed them, and then boom. You should never go up like that as against a Lucian, guys. Lucian level 1, level 2, super strong. They make a mistake here. And yeah, we just got it. And now, I just back here. You don't... Do I stay? Oh, by the way, this gameplay will also be on my YouTube already. I just take old gameplay here. Not really old, but the gameplay that I already posted on YouTube. And the link will be down in the description too. If you guys want to see the entire full gameplay of this game, it'll be on the description too. But yeah, right here, see? Right here, I want to point out is that right here, I really want to back her, right? So after you get a kill, usually I would back, but because the wave's in under your feet right here, I really want to push this wave. This wave is pretty small. There's only 4 minions, so as Lucian, you can push this very fast. So right here, push the wave, and then now you back. Let's say if I back right here, when I'm low, right here, right? If I back right here when I'm low, I will miss that 4 minions right there. So make sure you back. And push a wave right there. And let's see if I go back to lane here. Usually I would put a ward right here, right? Right here if I am playing passively. Because I know these two will kill me a lot. Even if I kill them, I put a passive ward here so that if they go up, I know they are. I don't want to walk through this bush, try bush here, to put a ward, because if I walk up this way, Zeri jump over the wall and Lulu shoot her and I die to them. And then they have a Warwick too. Very strong early game. So you don't want to just blindly walk up, ward this bush. Sometimes you want to be a bit passive and put a defensive ward right up here and then just continue laning. So let's see what happened here. So we saw that Warwick was just ganking mid lane and now he's ganking bot lane. For my laning phase right here, I just chill and farm. We have a Yuumi. Yuumi go up here, get the passive shield out. She didn't even get the passive shield. So go up here and try to fight. I think I will lose this fight though, because they have Zeri Lulu. Even though Zeri is pretty weak early game, you are a bit stronger early game as Lucian, but you still have to respect the damage, right? This is Grandmaster Challenger Elo right here, or rank right here. You want to respect them a lot. So yeah, try your best. See right here, I keep using the minion button right here, just to farm. So try your best to do it for farm. And like I said earlier, right? When you're about to die, you see right here the health bar. Look at the cannon right here. Look at the cannon health right here. So when the minion is about to die with one more hit, the health will turn from red to gray right here. So you see when this happens, you know you have one hit left to kill it. So make sure you do that. Don't just use your auto for fun, right? When you see this right here, use the minion button and then farm up the cannon right here. So make sure you get the cannon in. Perfect. Boom. One more hit. Boom. That's it. And yeah, around 3 minutes, you will want to back. But right here, I am healthy with the Yuumi. I don't have to back right here, right? So we just keep laning. Let's see. Keep pushing the wave and now push up to them. That's fine. And yeah, see, my teammate pinged me here that there'll be the wall is probably gonna be here. So yeah. So I see that they just back right here, right? They just back right there. She wanna push the wave and then back. Oh, she actually stay. Okay, she actually stay. That is fine. So now you back, right? She's stuck here with the wave and now it's perfect. I get one item here, the first core item, and then do I wait for the boot? Right here, I should have wait for the boot right here. I would wait for the boot because it's around 400. I would wait, but I just go to lane instead, which is okay. So let's see what happened here. Around 3-4 minutes. Yeah, I keep pushing the wave right here. So right here, right, I don't see them. Like when you don't see them, that means either they are backing or they ganking mid. So this case, they ganking mid. I see Lulu on the map right here, ganking mid lane. So I just hard pushing this wave. Hard pushing, guys, so that Lulu will lose the entire wave here. So Zeri would not lose a minion wave, but the Lulu lose 2 minion already, or even 3. Yeah, so she lose 3 minion here. So she will not be up level into my Yuumi. So she's very down level right now. So right, let's see here, around 430 right here, right? I always say around 430, guys. This last wave right here, only 4 minions. Make sure you push the wave and then back. Right here, right? I just want to push the wave here. I push as hard as I can. Right here, I should have fired here. Yeah, I push here, try to fight a bit, and then I recall here. I should recall here, I think. Did I recall? Oh, we got a gank here, so I'll just stay there. Sometimes, guys, sometimes you don't have to recall because I already have my first item, Storm Razor, already, so I don't have to recall. And I'm pretty healthy too, so I didn't have to recall. Right here, I think I recall here, or maybe I push one more. It really depends on the state of the game too. Usually at this point, everyone should be at the dragon. But in this gameplay, nobody is ready for the dragon. Like neither team is ready, right? So right here, I think, do I back? Or do I stay? Oh, I think we just start dragging right away. Because we saw the Warwick going onto the Harrow. Now we have to start dragging because we handshaking, right? We handshaking. I'll talk more about this in the rotation video. Also in the description too. But yeah, we handshaking right here. So they take Harrow, we take Dragon. And then I just go back to lane and continue farming. But yeah, that's pretty much the early game for ADC, guys. It's very important. You have to know how to play and how to punish the enemy when they roaming mid lane or when they're recalling. Do not back when the minion wave is under your feet. Just do not back. Alright, let's talk about the 3 laning style. I will talk about 3 more examples and 3 more laning style after this part right here. And yeah, let's get into that. Let's talk about the first laning style, which is aggressive. And in this example, I'm playing Draven with Pike into, I think, Zeri and Lulu. This gameplay is also on YouTube, guys. I'll also link it down in the description. But yeah, I'll show you how you lane as aggressive ADC. In this case, it's going to be Draven. Draven is very aggressive early game, and you want to be as aggressive as you can. You see this? I just keep pushing the wave here, and the Pike is trying to get the Zeri and Lulu here. So be your best to be aggressive, push the wave, and then try your best to force them to farm on the turret. Right here, right? Whenever I push the first wave, I always want that bush right here. Again, when you are mirror side. Oh yeah, so far I've always been mirror side. I don't know why. But later example, we should get some gameplay or some example with the normal, not mirror side. But basically right here, right? I push the first 2 wave, aggressive as I can, and try to not go up that fast. I have this bush warded, so even if the jungler of enemy jungler go here and gank us, I know that. So yeah, in the first 2 wave, I become very aggressive, push the wave as hard as I can, and then go into them. 3rd wave, also do the same thing. Keep pushing. I miss the axe right there. Miss minion too. Kind of embarrassing, but that's fine. Right here. Keep pushing. Let the Pike get the stack. Does he get? He doesn't get. Oh, he does get a stack now. Okay, good. So after the 3 wave, right? Now they are forcing the turret. They are playing very aggressive, playing passive right now. We playing very aggressive right now. See? I keep going up, trying to poke them while farming. And looks like I see on the map right here, I see Echo right here, right? So when you farm like this, right, you have to watch the map too. So right here, I look at the map right here, just glance at the map right here. I see Echo going for the scuttle. And I know that I can hard push this wave and then go and then help out the scuttle right here. So I just legit do not farm anymore. Go to the scuttle right here and try to get the Echo here. I think he got the... Yeah, he still got the scuttle, but right here, since I pinged my team that, oh, hey, we could get the Echo, I go here and boom. We got first kill. I get first passive on Draven, boom, perfect, right? Because I had the control over the wave up top, I saw the map that, oh, hey, this guy is doing the scuttle right here. Let's go. And right here, I kind of fucked up the Gallo there, but that's okay. But yeah, early game, boom, perfect. Since the Gallo died right here, right, I want to push this wave for him because he will miss this wave entirely. My top wave though, I will miss that minion wave, but because I get the minion wave right mid right here, I will not miss a lot of gold. So now I reset here and go back to lane. Galio will be a bit behind because he missed that entire wave. He'll be 1 level behind into Z, and he will be behind, but I am snowballing the game right now. I already get my items here, and I go back to lane here. And pretty sure I killed these 2 too, or maybe, I don't remember. This gameplay is also on YouTube already too. So yeah, so now I'm very strong. I have double buff. I am play aggressive, and right here they trying to kill me here. And Galio had a perfect ult right there. I also get a kill here too, and I think, ooh, I got a double kill too. And then here Zed ult me, and then I think I die here. But it's a 1-for-3 because I played the lane perfectly. I played the early game perfectly. I punished them for being too passive. And then I become very aggressive in lane, and I go gank the Echo. Echo die, Zed die early game too, and now look at me. I'm already 4-1, and I'm pretty sure I'm up 2,000 gold to them now. And now the game pretty much over because I snowballed the game. So let's see right here, right? I did pull up the goal. Let's see. Right here, right? I am 4,600 gold. The Zeri is 2,000, almost 3,000 gold. I am up almost 2,000 gold, guys. So right now, I'm very fed. So let's see what I do here. Where you're ahead here, you want to keep being ahead. You want to snowball the game. So you see right here, right? You see right here, the wave is up here. I don't want to walk up, right? Because that's very bad. I just walk right here, try to let the wave bounce back to me, and then I go. If let's say right here, right? I see the wave up here, right? If you go up to that, they jump to you, you die. So I'm playing very defensively here. I wait for them to push the wave, and then the minion wave gonna bounce back to my side, and then now it's reset in the middle. So now I can continue and then go aggressive. But now I'm not very aggressive. You know why? It is because I don't see my support, and my support is mid lane right now. So you see right here, right? When the minion bounce back to me, my support are roaming. My support is roaming mid lane. So right now I have to 1v2. Even though I'm up 2,000 gold, I can still die to these two. So I'm still like last hitting, push the wave out, and don't try not to fight these two. Because I can see that the fight is mid lane. These guys, they want to dive me so bad right now. But because I'm Draven and I'm ahead, I just farm up and wait for the pie to come to lane. Right now, my pie is still doing something down there. And I tried to like get the Echo here. I don't think I got him. I thought he got him back, but he did not back. I got the Zed instead. So right here, right? 430, again, 430. Push the last wave right here and then reset. So right here, they're resetting 2C. You see it up map right here. They pushed that last wave and reset. And now my turn to reset too. And after I reset, after I reset, I get items here and then go and then try to fight. Right here, the Fizz one, my jungler Fizz, want to go for a hero. That's fine. Let him go hero. Because we know that they're on dragon. So let's give them the dragon. Handshake again. We go for hero. And don't, if right now you walk to dragon, you die. So right here, my entire team know, oh hey, we're gonna go for hero, we go for hero. You don't have to go for dragon every time, guys. So don't go for dragon every time. They're on dragon right now. See, the other team, all three of them already on dragon. So let's see if I walk up here, I have to 1v3 these three, and then I will die. Right? So make sure you know how to handshake. The rotation video is already in the description again. But yeah, that's basically how you play aggressive lane as Draven, for example. And I know I speak a bit fast. That's just because I'm Vietnamese and I speak a bit fast. But yeah, that's basically how you play as aggressive ADC early game. Right, let's talk about another laning style, which is a passive laning style. This play style is when you pick a very weak early game champion like Vayne right here, and you want to just sustain the early game and try your best not to fight. So in this example, I'm playing Vayne and I have a Nahus with me. And I'm against Jhin and Leona. Their team bomb very aggressive early game. Even though Vayne does counter Jhin in mid to late game, but his early game is so much stronger than Vayne. So right here, I just try my best to not die. Level 1, my Nahus walk up right here. Bit bad. This gameplay also on YouTube, by the way, so it'll be on the description too if you guys want to see the entire gameplay. But yeah, early game, my Nahus is playing a bit, I would say, passive too. He doesn't want to go up at level 2 here, right? After this minion here. I don't remember if Leona go in right away, but right here, I'm scared of Leona, right? If Leona go in here, I die. Even though I have a Nahus, I have to be very passive. You see how I keep walking backwards so that the Leona doesn't get to me? And see, right here, Leona want to get to me, and boom, I have to get back, right? Because I know I cannot win early game into these two. Nahus did get a thing here, and I have to exhaust Jhin right away. Get a fruit, go back up, and yeah. And right here, oh, I have a set jungle and I have a sound jungle too, which is kind of interesting. And yeah, right here, there's a fight. I don't know what happened here. He did get a very good hook, and here I just go up, try to fight. But the Jhin can also get me, by the way. So I try my best here, try not to die. I do the let's go condemn flash right here. Boom, get a Jhin right away. But then I die, right? this is like not bad for us because Jhin died and I died. Both ADC died, and then the wave is in the middle of the lane. So neither of us will lose any minions or get any gold XP from that. So that's actually a good trade for us, even though we die almost like a lot there. It's 1 and 4 already up here, if you can see. 1 and 4 already. And yeah, I just walk up to lane and let's see here. Again, be a bit passive in lane, even though Nas is a pretty aggressive support. I'll try my best to be passive here, try not to fight them. The wave in a very good spot right now. It's pushing to them, so when it's pushed up like that, right, you can either go roam here, try to go roam mid to help, or just go around and ward the map. You don't want to stay in lane. You want to be missing. You don't want them to see where you are, so that they become, oh hey, where's the Vayne? Where's the Nautilus? We have to be careful, right? It's about mental game. So you want to like not appear on the map at all when you push the lane like that. And right here, keep being passive. Try not to go fight because you are Vayne. By the way, in this gameplay, I became very fat as Vayne and did around 73,000 damage on Vayne. Make sure to check that video out on YouTube, on my YouTube. And yeah, laning phase pretty simple. Be passive. They keep pushing the wave, and we keep letting the wave right here, freezing the wave right here in front of us so that they cannot go up to the turret. And yeah, just keep farming until the 430 mark. And I think right here now is, oh, he dodged that. Okay, they're going into, so now you're forced to, I forced to ult here. Oh, I didn't ult. I think he died here. Yeah, right here, right? I have to go up there, push the Jhin now so that the Nautilus do not die, right? They go up right here, and I think, yeah, I exhaust the Jhin right away. And then right here, I think, do I kill? I think I do. Yeah, right here, I know they misstep, right? Lina misstep here, I just go up and kill them. And right here, oh, wait, I think I killed him too. Boom, perfect, boom. I am playing passive, and I still get those two because they misplay, right? I saved the Nautilus by pushing the Jhin out of his ult with my Condemn, my third abilities, and then the Nautilus survived, and then he regenerate health back up, and he get his shield back up. And then Leona flash over the wall, just trying to get out, because they trying to dive me right there. That was bad. And if you see up here, my chat, my live chat at that point is like, let's go Zin, let's go clean. Because I played that perfectly. Now I'm in a good spot. Now I'm stronger than Jhin now, I think. Yeah. So I am 3,800 and Jhin is 3,100 gold. So I'm very ahead of Jhin right now. A bit ahead, but not that much. But again, 430, right? You see the map right here, 430. They trying to fight me here, but I think I win this too. But yeah, they still trying to fight, and I think, did I die? Oh, San ganking too, so yeah. Around 430, oh, now let's die. All right, so they dive me right here, right? I know my team are coming right here, so I stay. Usually you don't want to stay. Oh, right here, I ult here, and I think I get them. I do, yeah, right here, I just get them. This is the one of the gameplay that you don't have to back, right? At around 430, because you already back and you already get items, so you don't have to back at 430. But when the game is moving very slow, you want to back at around 430 and then get dragon. Right here, all of them die, so now we can freely go to the dragon. Or even here, I think I back here too. I reset here too, because I'm too low, and now my team, boom, everyone rotate. Even in Kaimyo from Baron lane, he rotate up to dragon too. This is perfect. I love Baron laner like that guy. If you're Baron laner and you don't go to the first dragon or first objective, I will hate you for life. At least for the early game, solo queue. But yeah, we got dragon here and boom. We snowballed the game and I'm already 5-1. The Jhin is so behind right now. And yeah, that's basically how you win as a passive laner, guys. Like Vayne, Kaisa, Zeri, those are very passive. But yeah, they play bad. You punish them by playing bad. That's it. Yep, just be patient. Play your lane out and try not to fight early game. And then when there's an opportunity to fight, then you go up for that. But yeah, that's basically it for the Vayne gameplay. If you want to watch more of this Vayne gameplay and see how I did up to 73,000 damage, go check out the link in the description. I have the gameplay there prepared for you. But yeah, let's get on to the last laning style. Let's talk about the last laning style, which is like kind of boring to watch, but I go over it anyways. So this third one is a farming lane where you neither team can kill each other. So right here, right, if you can see, I am Ezreal with Soraka, and I'm laning against a Vayne and Mundo. In the early game, nothing will happen, but I will go over it anyway because this laning style is very boring, but you have to know how to lane it. And again, I don't know why, but I am still mirror side. I don't know. I should get one with the other one. I'm not sure, But I think all my game I always win on mirror side, which is good, I guess. But yeah. So basically, you just want to go to lane, very passively farm up, right? Vayne will try to farm up too. I cannot go up to him, because there's a Mundo here, and yeah, it's pretty much just farming. They farm, we farm. There's nothing much to do. Yeah, they playing extra passive right now. They don't walk up, and yeah, I guess I play a bit aggressive this lane, but neither of the team can kill each other, and yeah, it's very much farming. You just want to push your lane as fast as you can and try to poke them on a turret if they are more passive than you are. But these two matchup right here, 2v2 right here, you're supposed to just farm. You don't get to kill Vayne. Vayne don't get to kill you because Soraka will heal you back up, and then the Mundo will tank everything for Vayne, and you cannot kill each other. So again, this is the third wave right here. Just push the wave up, keep pushing, and then yeah, see, trying to punish them right here because they misstep right here. But see, neither of us can't kill because the Mundo healed her, and then she healed too. You can't do much anything. My Wukong seems to path top lane for Scuttle, so I know I'm safe. Whenever your jungler path to the Scuttle near you, you can play a bit aggressive because your jungler is right there. If there's a fight 2v2, your jungler can always go help you out. So make sure that you watch the map too. Let's say if in that case, my jungler, my Wukong went down here for Scuttle, I will go back a little bit because I know the enemy jungler probably will be on top. Usually jungler, they would handshake again, right? Handshake the Scuttle too. If one go top, the other one has to be at bottom, and if the one go bottom, the other one has to go top. So right here, this is a bad mistake here. You don't want to go up this far because actually I could go up this far. You know why? Because if you go back here, I saw the ZinWR bot lane on the map, so I become super aggressive for no reason. Because I saw ZinWR just go back bot here, and then he gonna go to his blue buff. So now I know that, oh hey, nobody gonna go for me. So there's only 2v2 here. So now I become very aggressive. Even though this is a farming lane, no one can kill each other. I become so aggressive here because I know that ZinWR is on his blue buff. So now I just keep farming, trying to poke as much as I can. They trying to farm too, trying to dodge skill shot from Soraka and everything. And yeah, early game pretty sad right now. Mundo's backing because he's pretty low, and yeah, I auto aim right there and I miss. But yeah, just keep farming. And yeah, Soraka did a very good job too. Yikes, he's also one of my friend I know from wildrift too. And yeah, I happened to see him in solo queue too, and I was challenger at that point. But now I'm just grandmaster because I'm lazy to play. And yeah, I think I ult here trying to get the Mundo, but yeah, nothing happened here. And then we back here. So always, guys, always back when you push the wave here, right? I pushed the entire wave, and now you can back. When your minions are under enemy team turret, you now you can back. Because then if I back right now, right, I get my items, and then the mid wave is right here too. It will be in the middle of the lane. So if you don't know where the enemy minion wave gonna be, look at the map and see where the minion wave wanna be, right? Let's say you don't know where the mid lane minion gonna go. Look at your mid lane minion here. So if you go this way, that means that minion wave is also right here too. The wave move at the same speed, guys. So the minion right here, and then the minion's gonna be right here. See? If you don't know where the enemy minions, let's say bot lane, right? You don't know where they are. Your team minions right here. That means that the enemy team also right here too. So it's walk up right here too. So look at your wave and then predict where the wave enemy team gonna be. And again, right here, laning phase pretty boring, but I still want to go over it still. So around 350, right? Around 354 minutes, you have to wait for 2 more wave here. So let's see if I do it for this gameplay. The Vayne already back, so she would see right here, she back. I pushed the wave, so now she missed the entire 4 wave for here. So right here, right? I don't see the Vayne at all, and then I think yeah, we see the Vayne up here. She's just back right now. So these 4 minion here, she's backing right now. So I hard push this wave so that she will miss these 4 minion right here. So as you see how I just keep pushing right here, because I know the Vayne just recall. That was very bad mistake from her, just recall at that. And now she missed the entire 4 minions right here. She missed the wave and she missed gold. So I see Mundo take all of the farm here, and then she missed the entire wave. So now me and Soraka are ahead in Vayne. See? Vayne just got back to lane and now she missed the entire wave. That's not a big wave though, but she still missed it. And now, yeah, looks like they, oh, you see what I mean right here? Here, I talked about this earlier. So you see how the Mundo just happened to just press recall right there? So right here, right? on the map right here, we see the ZinWR coming, right? So if you look at the map right here, we have the ward right here. And then my team pinged that, oh hey, ZinWR coming, right? The ward happened to expire too. You see the ZinWR right here. He killed this ward right here. And then, yeah, I see the ping right here. And then the Mundo trying to bait us, right? He woke up there and happened to just recall right there. That's a bait. You don't want to do that. You see how Mundo just randomly go super aggressive? I talked about this earlier, right? You have to watch their support reaction too. Let's say the Mundo was very passive and then suddenly he just becomes so aggressive. You see this? He was so passive right here, right? And then he recall here trying to bait us and then boom, boom. He go up and then try and be aggressive, see that? And then by that time, you know that the enemy jungler is right there. And he did a very bad job as baiting us right there, right? So make sure, watch out for the support movement. Yes, you as the ADC, you have to focus on farming. You have to focus on poking them. And you have to focus on not dying, right? And right there, the Mundo just gave everything away. And somehow we got the Vayne right here. I don't remember we got a Vayne right here. But yeah, this gameplay is also... I also did 73,000 damage on this gameplay too. And yeah, this gameplay will be on YouTube too. Well, it's already on YouTube. You can see the link right later on. But yeah, right here. So I can help me so much. And this is that could kill me. So here is perfect. Because the dragon is up. Right here, right? Dragon's up. I reset here. Boom. I reset here. Go for dragon. And now we fight. And now ZinWR happened to die too because he's trying to go for me. And now their team don't have a jungler. And now we can straight up go for dragon. I think, yeah. Right now we straight up go dragon and then we win the game. So yeah, ZinWR legit. We got dragon here and boom. ZinWR legit threw the game right there by just going for me. And then when dragon objective is up, he died. And then we get dragon. And now we can go for hero too. And yeah, if you want to watch the rest of the gameplay, check out the description. I have the gameplay, the full gameplay for this Ezreal right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Farming lane, guys, you don't have to do much. You have to know when to punish them for being too passive in lane. When the support just suddenly becomes so aggressive and just recall right there. Very obvious. Don't take the bait. Don't go up and kill Mundo. Go play a bit more defensive. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The third one, pretty boring, but I want to go over it anyway. Let's talk about the last part of this video, which is how to team fight as ADC. It is very important because you have to know how to team fight. And at the end of this part, I also give you guys 3 extra examples of how I team fight as ADC on different ADC champions. First part I want to talk about is that you have to expect the unexpected. When you're playing ADC, you have to predict what will happen to you when you fight the enemy team, right? Let's say you are playing Ezreal and you are against a Zed, a Kali, or anyone like Camille, Diana, anyone can go in for you, right? You have to predict, oh hey, if we happen to fight at this spot right now, what do you have to do? If you have Stasis or Zhonya's, oh hey, you have to remember in your head that, oh hey, if Zed ult me, I have to blink away from him and then Stasis if I need to. Or if Camille ult me, I have to stasis right away. If Diana ult me, Fizz ult me, any assassin come up to me, I have to blink away or try to use anything I can to get out, right? If the tank jump to me, the jungler jump to me, support Thresh, let's say for example Thresh or Khan jump to me, I have to react on time, right? You have to think, oh hey, expect to, oh, if I'm the enemy team right now, what are the chances, what are the things that will kill me? So make sure you expect that, oh hey, what will happen during the fight? You have to be ready. Your finger have to be on the stasis at all time when you're about to fight. The next point I want to make is that whenever you win a team fight, try your best to get as much turret damage as you can. And also in the mid to late game, when you win a team fight, when you have an ace, try your best to divide your team up, right? One person will go mid lane, push the turret, one person will go top, one person will go bot. Or one person will go mid lane and then the rest of you guys will go back, recall, or just stay there, help the turret out. Or sometime when you win a very big team fight and you have a lot of people up on your team, what you want to do is that you want to go to the enemy jungle and then take all the jungle camp. Because you want to let the enemy jungler to be further behind. Don't overstay though. I talked this a lot in my video. Don't try to overstay. Yes, you can get the turret, but make sure on the top, you will see, oh hey, enemy team have 20 seconds or 15 seconds left to respawn. Try to get a turret when there's around 5 to 10 seconds left on the enemy team. Try to just don't go for that turret, go back. Don't go for Baron, don't creep for Baron, don't flip the Baron, just go back, reset, and then prepare for another fight. And usually you have to know how, in a team fight, you have to know your power too. Let's say you know that, oh hey, if I'm Jhin, if I full build on Jhin, I can do a lot of damage. If I'm Lucian, I have 2 or 3 items, I know that I can kill at least 1 or 2 of enemy team, right? Know your limits, know your power spike, know when you can do damage, know when you can go in. Don't just blindly, oh hey, I'm weak right now, but there's a fight, you go in right away. You have to know when your power spike is and when you can just go in and fight. Don't just blindly go in and then boom, you died and you blame your teammate. No, that is on you because you don't know your limits. You don't know your power. Also, in teamfight, you have to know who to prioritize. Of course, right? In teamfight, you always want to focus the one that's weak, the ones that are not tanks. Usually the carry, they are the enemy ADC or the enemy mid lane. But sometimes you cannot reach them, so you want to do what people call the most is front to back. You want to do front to back where you want to kill the tank first and just poke the tank low enough so that you can let your teammate finish up, your assassin, your other teammate, your Baron laner finish up the kill, but trying to pew for them. Pewling is when you just try to get them low enough so that your teammate can kill that for you. Usually your support and your jungle want to pew for you. You the AC, you want to finishing off the kill, but sometimes they need your damage to pew off the tank to let the tank low enough so that they can kill the tank for you. And if you have to choose one of the tanks to kill, let's say they have a Sion on top, a Leona, and a very tanky jungle, try to always go for the tank that are weaker. Usually it's the Baron laner. Unless they play like Sion Malphite, then you go for the support. But if it's the top laner or Darius or Renekton, those are the fighters. You can go and try to kill them first. And you don't want to kill a support. You want to kill the Baron laner first. If the Baron laner is way too tanky, you want to focus on the support. If you have to kill the tanks. Otherwise, you should always go for the carry. Always, always. Try to have one person in front of you, no matter who they are, support, mid, or anyone. You as the ADC, you have to be the backline. You have to be, you are here, the enemy is right here, and then Pewler or anyone else, or your team should be in mid lane. And yeah, try to do that. And the last point I want to point out is that you have to know how to zone the enemy as an ADC. Let's say you play Jhin, you play Caitlyn, you play Jinx. Use your trap to zone the enemy out. On the pit, right? Let's say you expect a fight on Dragon or expect a fight on Baron. Use your Jhin trap, Caitlyn trap, or Jinx trap, or even sometimes Corki package too, to zone them off the pathway that they have to go in, so that they have to always go up to you, and then if they want to go up, they will get trapped down right there, right? And also play around vision too. Sometimes in the mid to late game, you don't want to walk up blind to a bush, right? Any bush in the mid to late game or death bush. You don't want to face check. Don't just blindly walk up to the bush right there. Send your support in. Send your stupid tank Leona in. Send your stupid Sion in to the bush, and then you follow them, right? You don't want to go up to the bush first, because if you go up first, you die, and then you only have the tanks left, and then your mid lane, you will lose power. You don't have anything else to fight at all. Don't be a hero, guys. Don't be a hero. You are an ADC. You are weak. You are very vulnerable to a lot of tanks and CC. So try your best to survive, and yeah. Try to zone them out, try to win team fight, try to know how to prioritize, what to prioritize, and try to expect what will happen to you if you are the enemy team. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this part. And let's go over the 3 examples I prepared for you guys today. And then that should be it for the video for today. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, for the first example for team fight, let me go over this gameplay right here. A Corki gameplay. In this gameplay, I tried very new build, and I also put the link in the description too if you guys want to see this Corki gameplay in the full gameplay. But basically, right here, right, again, when you play Corki, you want to get the package whenever a dragon is up. So right here, I expect a fight right here. So let's see how I team fight right here. As Corki here, I expect there's a fight right here for the dragon, because every time this dragon's up, usually both teams really want to get for dragon, because right now it's the mid game and everyone want to get objective, right? So right here, I let my, usually I say that you should never start a dragon, right? But right here, I see my support going in, so I have to go in right here. This kind of ends, but right here, my package zoned them out so much right here, right? They did eventually kill me, but my team get everything. The Yone, I think Yone here, oh, he get out, but my team get everything, right? It's 2 for 2. But because my package was so good at zoning them out, the Vibe couldn't get into the pit, and then now the Olaf get the dragon for us. This is very strategic death, right? As an ADC, sometimes when you play Corki, you package in like that and trying to get out, you die, but your package do so much for the team. And I think there's one more fight right here, and I want to talk about in this gameplay. Around 40 minutes, I think right here, yeah. Right here, there'll be a fight in this right here. So right here, my Leona, trying to be sneaky here to see if anyone going up, she's gonna fight, right? Right here, let's see what I do. skip this part. Yeah, right here. I try to back, right? I think right here, I try to back, push away. I really want to back for items. And then somehow my team on the map, you see right here, my team, they are fighting. Look how I position myself right here, right? My team going up right here, I'm the last one to the fight, but I always stay behind my support right here. And the Annie happens to go up here, I let the Annie die, that's fine. I use the Annie as a shield, guys. She was ending this game anyway, so I was using her as a mid shield for me to do damage to them, right? So right here, they're running away and boom. I just killed them right away because my positioning was so good here. They couldn't get me, right? So right here, the leader go up, have a good front line. Their team, they try and get me, but they can't because they have to go past the Leona and they have to go past the Annie, right? And then my Olaf joining up too. So now I just position myself behind Olaf and the Camille. So now they cannot get to me because I let them go play front to back and then they never get me. And I get free shooting right here. And this is perfect. Perfect example of how you should team fight as an ADC. Always have your tank or anyone in front of you. Don't just go straight up because you want to die a lot. All right, let's go over another example for today, team fight. And this time it's a Jinx gameplay. And yeah, of course, this gameplay is already on YouTube too if you guys want to see the full gameplay. But basically, I will go over how I team fight as Jinx right here. So right here, there'll be a fight right now bot lane here. Right? I saw that the enemy team going from a Riven. I went down here and we just flanked them here. So they all use everything, right? So look at the way I move right here. Renekton and Riven is in front of me, right? I always get them in front of me. And right here, I just shoot everyone. Right here, I don't have anyone in front of me, right? But I know I can get these guys. I'm so strong. And I just go up and boom, 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 zoom, 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 zoom. And boom. Perfect. And then now my team right there, I get an ace, so that's perfect, right? So let's review the team fight again. So right here, the enemy team, they trying to go from a Riven, but she got out. And then me right here from mid lane, always stay mid lane guys at ADC. I have to go bot lane to help out, right? And this is co-rotation right here. I see my team right there and boom. Let me hit a perfect bubble here. I go up, shoot them all. And then once one of them die, I proc my passive and then I kill two. And then boom, I try to kill this guy and boom. That's it. That's how you team fight, guys. Just make sure that you do not die in team fight and make sure that wait out all of their ultimate and then by then you can go up, freely go up and then go bazooka and shoot them all. Just like Jinx, right? And that's it. That's how you team fight. Let's go over the last gameplay for today. Last example gameplay for today. And this time I am playing Hybrid Kai'Sa. This gameplay also already on YouTube, so you can check out on the description again. I'm kind of tired saying that, but if you guys want to see how I get so fed on Hybrid Kai'Sa, I'll make a guy on Hybrid Kai'Sa too. It's so strong, but let's see how I team fight here. So right here, we are ready for a dragon fight, and it's 16-9, which is like kind of good for us because I am so fed right now. And yeah, we are preparing for a team fight right now, right? So Amumu, I see Amumu right there, the jungler, and you see how my team zoning the Amumu out of the pit right here. I can't walk that way, right? You have to walk down to the dragon right here. And right here, my Aatrox got a very good pick right here. And then boom, I just killed him right here. And Amu go in, I go out here. I did get stunned by him, but because I am in the middle of a team fight and everyone on my team are in front of me, I've killed them both, right? You see that? And then now they go for the Vex. Do they get it? I don't remember they get it. No, she got out. And now, since the Lucian is dead, right? I think we get the dragon too. I don't remember, but yeah. Let's look back again, the team fight right there. See how I position myself, right? So I walked a long way. So after I see a Mumu that way, right? I know that team have to go down that way. So if I walk the way that Aatrox walking right now, Mumu can jump up to me or can't jump up to me, I die, right? So I have to walk the other way. And right here, since they blindly walk up, face checking us, they die right here. So they just die one by one right here. Mumu go in, very, very bad of them being team fight like that. I do get caught right there. But because I have my Aatrox in front of me at all time, I was able to move around and not die to Aurelia right there. And yeah, and we just get a pretty much an ace right here. And even though my Lucian die, I position myself very good at Kai'Sa right there, and boom, perfect team fight. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. And I hope you guys liked the video. And that's pretty much it for ADC macro. If I left out something you guys want to talk more in future video, let me know in the comment section. And I will see you guys in future videos.